Hey everybody, it's Mitch and Chris here. Stick mobility, what we're going to do is take you through a little bit of a core sequence. So we're going to work mostly from the frontal plane. We're going to be using a wall sequence here. So Chris is set pretty good, but we're going to get his placement by, he's going to take the stick, place it into the wall. First position is going to be at about belly button height. So roughly anywhere from the waist to belly button. We're going to take a horse stance, so moderate, a little bit wider than shoulders. So we make sure we get in there, he's grounded with his feet, the hips are tucked so that we activate that core, the glutes are firing. So he's got the stick straight out in front. Again, make sure your hands are in the same placement so they're not off to one side for this exercise. And all he's going to do is be driving into the wall, so it's more anti-rotation. So we're going to do 3 5-second contractions and steadily increasing. So I'm going to have him start at 50%. He's just going to push into the wall. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. What we're trying to make sure here is that your body does not move. So don't lean into the wall, don't lean away from the wall. You're trying to produce force without moving. And second time, 60%. Push, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. So the whole idea here is everything stays in place. If we put a stick right behind him, nothing should move off of this. So last rep, 70%, and push. So we could always do a stick check, try to pull it so then I know he's actually pushing. 3, 2, 1. We're going to progress to that next position, which is at shoulder height. So he's going to take it up. Each position challenges the body a little bit more. The higher we go, the harder it is on the core, so more demand. And push, 50%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. What you can look for to see activation, if you're watching someone, you'll start seeing the shirt shake the harder we go. On yourself, don't be surprised if your body starts shaking. All right, next round, 60%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. So in between all of these reps, if we're pushing for 5 seconds, give it at least a 5 to 10 second break in between. And 70%. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we go the hardest position, up overhead. So as you saw there, as he ramps it up, you start seeing more activation go on in the body. Neural force, right? He feels his feet working harder to hold himself. Now in this position, this is the most demand. So we're looking at, we are straight up overhead if we can get there. Some of you might not have shoulder mobility, so you might be out in front. But the goal is to get straight up and down and still maintain that pelvic tuck in a nice horse stance. So now we push 50%. 3, 2, 1, and relax. This one you're going to see the most activation go on because long lever, up overhead, hardest position on the core. And push, 60%. Again, looking for that nothing moves here. So he's doing a great job maintaining his structure, and that's what you're trying to do. Good, relax. Last one will be 70%, and push. 5. So seeing all this activation go on. He is lighting up his entire core and trunk. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Great job. So from right there, we're going to stay in horse stance. He's going to take the stick and he's going to place it down into the corner of the wall and the floor. So he's going to have to scoot in a little bit. Now we're going to take outside hand, which is going to be underhand grip. He's going to take that hand right up below his right hand, and that will be an overhand grip. So he's going to maintain this horse stance, and now we're going to start adding in some rotation. So we're going to do 5 reps here. I'm going to have him do them all at 50%. Ideally, you're probably about 40 to 60% on this drill. If that's too much, go down to 30. If we wanted to crank it up, maybe up to 70, 75, then that's going to really get into some intense strength. So from here, he's going to maintain his structure, and he's going to start rotating that stick up across his body to get that oblique sling involved. And go. 5 rotations, Chris. 1, 2. The further he goes, that demand, that force goes into the corner and really starts working on this rotational line here. So we're getting our slings involved here. Can he maintain structure while rotating the arms across the body? Good. Give me 1 more. And now we're going to step it up a little bit more, so he's going to go to a split stance. So he's going to take 1 foot back. We will do both sides. Now, the demand of stability is a lot harder and a little bit greater, so he's looking to, I'm going to have him slide this knee forward a little bit till we're at 90 degrees. He's locking this back leg in. We want the heel up. So we've got to make this nice tripod, this stance here. We've got 3 points of contact and 50%, 5 rotations. Again, he is trying to maintain structure and not move, so it's more difficult than that horse stance. He is breathing throughout, so we want to breathe in on the down phase, breathe out on the up phase. There's 3, we've got 2 more. We can see too, the challenge starts at the foot. So the foot, the ankle, to stabilize in the knee, and then that hip has to really lock in. So we're getting full, good core work from the ground up. Last one. Excellent. So now we're going to switch the feet. What you might find is sometimes that stick, that bottom end could creep a little bit, so we'll just pull it back. We don't want it too far out in front, so about right there. Somewhere around big toe to maybe a couple inches in front at the most. So then it will stay in place. All right, so his last 5 reps here. So he's back into that same position, just on the other side. We're locked in. Foot has to work to grip the ground, and start your rotations. 50% again. So we're just staying with that theme of 50%, which is plenty to get some good work going on. Again, you could scale this down, or you could scale it up a little bit. We got a few more here. Again, he's doing a great job. He might make it look easy, but it's not a really easy drill. So you will feel everything working. You will be challenged in your balance and stability here. We're going to get 1 more. Last one. Cranking through. Excellent, there you go. And we just step right up out of that. So there's a nice little core sequence from the feet, how we're meant to work as humans. Ground force translated up through the trunk and then to his outer limbs, his upper limbs. So real core work, fighting everything off, frontal plane, using in wall. Thank you, Chris. Stick mobility, movement made better.